Sunday to you guys. Kids really wanted to paint this morning, and Dad decided to just go with the flow, so good B-roll anyways. Today I'm going to be transferring StartRight, my freelance business at the domain startrightoday.com to williamcmosley.com. I'll explain to you guys in a bit. My other light is in the car right now, so just deal with me for a second. I know I'm dark. I need to get a lens that lets more light in. Probably be my next thing after. You want to take bubble bath? Okay, let's do bubble bath. Is it better to shoot on manual, but having to compensate for the light around you every single place you go, and know that you're gonna need light and try to compensate as much as you can, but still have to take that extra effort? Or is it just better to shoot on auto, where you know that some of your footage may be a little bit grainy, but you also know that you're always going to have enough lighting on screen, you're going to be exposed enough on screen so that the person can see and tell what you're talking about. Anyways. So I need to go ahead and press that publish button on YouTube so you guys can get yesterday's video, today's video, today's yesterday, I don't know. All right, 1, 2, 3. A little bit better. I love my boy's art. This one's King. And this one's Eden. A little heart. Definitely hanging these up. Game plan for the day is I need to finish up something for my mom-in-law, possibly take the kids on a hike. I don't know, it's pretty cold out right now. It's been cold for the past, I don't know how many days, but they can't stay in the house forever. Kids are calling to get out of their bubble bath, so I will be back in a minute. I was making a time lapse outside. Look at the difference that makes. Back to manual again. I'm probably gonna be switching back and forth like throughout the day as I learn a little bit more and kind of play with these settings. It's easier to switch to manual and set up those lights when you have time, but like when you're on the go and just rolling around, trying to compensate for that lighting and kind of missing the shot or missing just what's going on in the story because it's underexposed or overexposed, it isn't exactly a great trade-off. So I think the style that I'm going to go with is when I can, I'll shoot manual. If the circumstances are not that great and I'm busy on the go, it's probably going to be auto. So I think that's fair enough. Cheers. The reason why I'm switching over to... I keep on trying to start this subject, but maybe now isn't the time. I'll get back to you guys in a bit. Game plan today. One, I need to check the car real quick for, that's going to determine the day. So, give me just a second. We are at ISO 200 right now. I started StartRight because I wanted to help startups and small businesses succeed with their branding, their identity, their business, everything in between. But things have since changed. Ha! Determined the day. Got some cash stashed in there. Awesome. I plan to be at New Human for pretty much as a career, and I definitely enjoy doing custom projects on the side. Hello?
Is that comment?
That'll be interesting. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. I'm getting this time lapse set up.
Okay, well, I really want to take a shower, so come on now.
Okay, I love you. Bye. The reason I'm changing is because I feel like Start Right is restricting me from being able to include the personal wheel in it as well. It'll still be the same amazing custom designs, but I also want to include stuff like this in it, where it's like, I'm William Mosley, I do awesome design, I work at New Human, and I also have a family and have an awesome life outside of all work. And I think that's, when you get to know somebody, that's the whole picture. I don't want to show half of a picture or just a sliver here. I just want to be myself, offer amazing services, and you know, people will accept me for that, or they won't, and that's okay. Cool. Heading to try to find a good spot to set this thing up for a time lapse. Hey Maya, if you guys are wondering, I think the key to time lapses is to, one, of course, make sure there's some type of movement in it, like clouds or people moving by or cars or whatever, but also getting a piece of something that isn't moving in it, like you saw a couple minutes back. So that's really important. Also, the amount of time that you want to do for the time lapse, maybe about 10 to 20 minutes I find is a pretty good time. That'll get you about 10 to 20 seconds of footage, so cool. Second part of the plan is we are heading to Looking Glass Falls today to maybe get some sweet shots, get the kids out of the house, and enjoy it. That cash, $5 pizza, yes. Not the extra mostest, maybe so, maybe Laura will want that. All right, heading inside, catch you guys in a bit. All right, and we are off to Looking Glass Falls. All right, we just made it to Looking Glass Falls. Not super crowded because it's a cold day, but really excited to get some good B-roll here. So. So this is awesome. The reason why I'm moving over to williamcmosley.com is to just be more personal, be myself, allow me to have a lot more freedom with the website. I'll give you more detail a little bit later on, but we're going to enjoy this waterfall and just soak it all in. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace!